Hello everybody, Uber Lady Charlotte. Taking a little break, gonna go head out over to my sister's house and chill out with her for just a moment. And then I'll head on back to Uber Lady Mama's house. But I talked to Mama about a story I could tell y'all. And I told you I wouldn't tell y'all a lot of the stories that I've experienced, a lot of the things, the weird stuff. I said I wasn't gonna tell y'all that because y'all ain't finna be looking at me all crazy and stuff. But I talked to Mama about one that we experienced together. And she said, well, go ahead and tell him that one. It's the truth. I was with you. I said, all right. So I'll tell him. All right. So one night, Mama and I had been out to bingo. And it was called Midnight Hour. And that's where you play after the regular game ends at about 10 o'clock. We went to a little beach bingo. Then they play midnight games or midnight hour games. All right, so after the midnight hour games, then it's about 1 o'clock in the morning when you get out, maybe a little later. All right, so Mom and I are together, and we're in Charlotte, and we're coming off of Old Statesville Avenue. I used to live in some apartments called Trinity Road Apartments, or Trinity Park Apartments. I can't remember, so long ago, but I lived over there for a little while. And it's in the back of Hornets Nest Elementary School. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to see if my light green. I don't want nobody to hit me. So, Mom and I were coming back, and you have to go through this long, black, windy road to get to my apartment then. So me and Mom were laughing and talking like we normally do. And then down in front of us, maybe 1,000 feet. Yeah, about 1,000 feet over the trees, but just below the tree line, there was a super, super, super bright light. It hovered over the trees, but not enough for us to see a shape. The light was so bright, it was like, those lights that they have on the highway when they're doing construction? They're super bright, or maybe like stadium lights. It was so super bright, and it lit up the trees like daylight. I mean, beyond daylight. That's how bright it was. And Mama said, Kim, what is that? And I was slowing down, and I said, I don't know, Mama, but there aren't any houses over there. That's just all woods. And it's a clearing. She said, well, let's go over there and see what that is. I said, hell no. I'm not finna go over there. That's what happened to people. That's what happened. They go being nosy, and they get over there, and that's how they get fucked up or missing or hurt. I said, Mama, we just gonna go home. So she's like, but look how bright it is, and it's just hovering there. I said, yeah, Ma, I know. I said, no, we going on to the house. So I put on my signal light, and I cut off my headlights, and I went on around, made my turn. We parked the car in front of the apartment, and then it was gone. It just shot off real fast. So she was like, Kim, what do you think that was? I said, Mom, I don't care what that was. I speculate on what I think it is, but I'm not going to say what I think it is or what I'm sure it is. So I'm going to just leave it alone. I said, you better come on, because I was trying to get in the house. She's standing out on the sidewalk looking over in that direction. I said, Mom, you better come on here. That's how I go down. This is how I go down. Get your ass over in this house. So we went in the house. She spent the night that night. All right, so the next day I took Mama home. A couple of days later, I was had a boyfriend at the time, but he drove a tractor trailer, so he wasn't home that night. So I was in the bed, and my kids sometimes would come and get in the bed with me, but I was in the bed, and all the lights off. The only thing that had shining through my window was a street lamp that was it wasn't actually the street lamp, but it was in the back of the apartment in the common area in the grass. So it was a light, because it was real dark in my apartment complex. So I'm laying on my back and I'm asleep. Then I see my door open, because I'm thinking it's my oldest daughter. I was thinking it was her, because my oldest daughter is almost 6 feet tall. I'm gonna say right at 6 feet tall. But the door came open, and I was laying there in the dark with only the street light showing through the window. And the door creeped open real slow, and I'm watching the crack in the door get wider and wider and wider. You know that black space in the door? You could tell your door opening. But it was opening real slow, and I was laying there watching the door come open. I got ready to say something, but I said, no, I'm going to wait a little longer. I'm going to see how far she going to go as far as getting into bed with me. I'm going to wait till she get right here to bed, then I'm going to tell her to go back to bed. She's not getting into bed with me. Well, the door opened up wide, and she came in the room. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, that's not my daughter. That's a lot taller than my daughter. And she got a big ass head. I swear to God, and I don't swear, I swear to God this happened 2 days after my mom and I saw the light over in the woods. So I waited, and I'm going to say she, because I'm still thinking it's my daughter, but I'm like, I did just wake up out of my sleep. You know how things are distorted, and the street lamp shining through the blinds, so it's a little bit of light, but not much light. But I could tell something was walking to the bed. So before I just said, without thinking twice, I see you, get out of my room and go to bed. It turned around and walked back out the door and shut the door back. Then that was it. So I lay there, and I just couldn't shake it. I'm like, something's wrong. Something's wrong. I got up out the bed. I cut on the light, and I went to my daughter's room. She was laying in the bed asleep. She was asleep. Baby was asleep. She was asleep. So I said, okay. Talk to her about it later on in the morning. So when the sun rose and we, got up and stuff, I said, did you try to come and get in my bed last night? She said, no, I was in my room. Why would I do that? I said, oh, you didn't get up to go to the bathroom or anything like that? She said, no, I was in my bed. I didn't try to get it and come in your room and get in your bed with you or nothing. I said, oh, okay. So that's what happened. But Uber Lady Mama was there. We saw the bright light hovering over the trees. And then that's what happened 2 days later. So I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I know. It's okay. I'm ready for the comments. Just bring them. It's okay. Oh well. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.